Have you guys been following the Democrats with the Democratic debate? Kamala Harris?
I think she's got a bright future.
Okay.
I'd like to have her. Realistically, I'd like to see some real concrete answers out of her.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything concrete, but I think she has a bright future.
What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. My name is Elario, and today I'm back with another amazing video and check out with you guys. This is called Kamala Harris Fanboy Gets Owned. You know how it goes, guys. Talk less and we react more. Let's check this out.
So which branch of the military uses AR-15s?
I didn't say that the branch of the military used AR-15s. I said they were weapons of war.
What war did we use them in?
Again, they're just weapons of war.
Have you guys been following the Democrats with the Democratic debate? Kamala Harris?
I think she's got a bright future.
Okay.
I'd like to have her. Realistically, I'd like to see some real concrete answers out of her.
Okay.
I haven't heard anything concrete, but I think she has a bright future.
So something that is concrete is that she would like to ban AR-15s with the use of an executive action if Congress didn't pass any type of gun control to do so within the first 100 days of her taking office. Is that something you would support?
Yeah, absolutely, I'd support that.
Why?
Because those are weapons of war, and unless we're trying to overthrow our government, we don't need them.
So which branch of the military uses AR-15s?
I didn't say that the branch of the military used AR-15s. I said they were weapons of war.
What war did we use them in?
Again, they're just weapons of war.
What is a weapon of war? What do you put in that category? How do you name that category?
Well, you know, any kind of weapon that you can use that you don't need to specifically, realistically reload every 6 rounds. Something that you can do mass destruction with. That, you know, honestly, like an AR-15, where you can do mass damage in schools and mass damage to people in any other kind of war.
Can you not do that with, let's say, a handgun, a Glock, a 1911?
You can do any kind of damage with 6 rounds. That's why you only need 6 rounds. Why do you need?
So we only need 6 rounds.
I didn't say we only needed 6 rounds. That's not what I said. You're putting words in my mouth.
Well, that's why I was asking. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. That's why I clarified with you. I'm not saying this guy said this. I'm clarifying, so we're not fake news here.
I didn't say that.
Do you think that there should be only 6 rounds, or what's the limit for you?
I didn't say anything about a limit. All I'm saying is that yeah, specifically, because we don't necessarily need anything more than 6 rounds for personal use. If you want to go hunting, go hunting.
Okay.
But, you know, for weapons of war, like an AR-15 or, you know, anything bigger than that, specifically speaking, I don't think you need anything like that for sport.
Okay. What about self-defense?
I mean, don't you think one would do it?
One round?
Bullet? Yeah, don't you think one round would do it?
For self-defense?
Yeah.
You better be a good shot.
Well, okay.
You better be a damn good shot for only 1 bullet in a gun.
I mean, is more than one person going to rob your house?
Absolutely, that tends to happen, yeah. Getting mugged by gangs even, walking around downtown Cleveland. It's not a very safe area. I would want several rounds in my firearm. So yeah.
You think more than one person is going to mug you at any given time?
I think that is a possibility, yes.
Well, so is lightning striking right now, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Okay. But we should be prepared. I mean, do you have a fire extinguisher in your home?
Of course.
The likelihood of you causing a fire is very low, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
Okay. But why would you have that? You know, it's not likely that you're going to catch your... Do you know how to use an oven?
Equating trying to put out a fire in my house to somebody breaking in my house and me shooting them is not the same. That's getting too...
I think the policy, the premise is the same, is that you don't want more than 1 round in a bullet in a firearm because you don't think the likelihood of more than one person robbing me
every possibility, every action.
You know, it's not there. You only need 1. So what happens when I shoot someone that's trying to me and it misses, and I only had that 1 chance to prevent myself from being or killed by somebody that is stronger than me, is bigger than me, he's about to hurt me. I only have 1 round. What if I miss? Am I just out of luck?
You're adding 2 + 2 and getting potato. They're two completely separate issues. Banning AR-15s, although not necessarily the right answer, it's the idea that we don't necessarily need access for everybody to have those things.
Well, we don't have that currently. Not everybody has access to that by the federal government, by state governments. Black market, yes, because gun control has shown not to work. So people do have access to that shouldn't. Do you think it's okay to ban someone else's property with the use of an executive action by the force of the government? Because when they ban that, who's going to come to your door and make sure you don't have those government officials, police with guns, guns that we aren't allowed to have as civilians. How do we give that force and that power to the government to come and do that to us as private citizens? How is that okay? How do you stand for that?
Nobody's specifically saying that anybody's going to come to your house and take guns. That's not what we're after. All we're asking for is safe ownership by professionals or by people who are trained and know how to use these. People that know how to lock them up. Banning them specifically to people like myself, who I have no professional training with firearms. I should not be allowed to own that kind of weapon of war because I don't know how to use it.
You keep saying weapon of war. What standard and what characteristics of a firearm has to be there to be a weapon of war?
Again, weapons that can be used to cause significant amounts of damage in a very short amount of time.
So cars.
Again, 2 + 2 is not potato.
Cars kill more people than firearms every year. Are they weapons of war?
I'm
I'm pretty sure people of a certain religion like to run people over with cars.
Listen, you're generalizing
What
people,
religion is that?
and that's absolutely incorrect.
You're generalizing gun owners, I would say.
No, I said responsible gun ownership. I said specifically that I shouldn't have. I'm not generalizing anything. You're sitting here generalizing people and trying to put words in my mouth.
Okay.
Because you think I'm going to answer a certain way. I'm not answering that.
No, you did, and I think we got really good content. So thank you so much. Check us out at libertyhangout.org. Do you guys support free speech?
Absolutely.
All right. One for one, I guess. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.
This was nice. No heat at all. No heat at all. Still on this gun violence, gun violence. See, the simple answer is, or the not simple answer is, guns shouldn't be banned. But of course, gun control should be taken more seriously to ensure that these firearms don't get into the hands of minors. And I really love the way she twisted it with the fire extinguisher there, you know? He said you only need 1 round and the bullets for self-defense. Most people don't even know how to shoot appropriately. Most people don't go for shooting classes. You know, there must have been an occurrence that happened. There must have been an occurrence and they felt the need to get a gun with as many rounds as possible so that in case the bullets get wasted, they still get their aim. Now, if you have only 1 round for defending yourself, as she explained, what if you are about to get mugged by a gang of thieves? Now, a gang of thieves, let's limit that to 5. What if you're about to really get hurt by a large group of people? Let's say 10. That 1 round won't save your life, not in the least. 6 rounds would go a long way to do a lot of damage, as I said. And I'm not in support of the AR-15 being in possession of civilians or private individuals. No, that is, I agree with him there, a weapon of war, an object entirely for mass destruction. So an AR shouldn't be in possession of civilians, but they ought to have guns to defend themselves. Now, he said, how is it possible that you could get mugged by more than 1 person? Now, she asked, do you have a fire extinguisher in your home? And he said, yes. He said, she then asked, what is the probability of you starting a fire? You see? He said, not much. Okay, you don't really have much probability of starting the fire, but you have a fire extinguisher. Why? Because you have thought of the various ways a fire could break out, and you saw the need to have a contingency plan in place. It's basically the same thing with guns. Either way, I'm sure we learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Please leave a thumbs up at the end of this video and leave your comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.